Okay, so I thought I'd do a demonstration of the K-12 learning community. So let me first share my screen. And here's the K-12 leaders community right here. You can see it says K-12 leaders on the top. And you can tell that it's me because over here on the right it says Mitch Weisberg. This is my view. I'm an administrator, so it's not going to be exactly the same as you see, but it's going to be very close. And what you're going to be doing for the most part is you're going to be going to where it says communities here, and you see a drop down right next to where it says communities over on the left. I'm going to drop that down and go to my communities. What you see is the communities that you'll belong to, and so you will belong to the mind shifting community here on the left. You'll click on that. And this is really one of the big reasons why we decided to use a community platform, in order to host the course, because there's a large number of things that we can do and interact with you throughout K-12 leaders. There's a menu here on the left. First of all, there's announcements. Announcements are going to be messages from the instructors to you all. Then there'll be resources. Resources are going to be files that we're going to be sharing with you. Most of the files that we'll share will be inside right here where it says flexible mindsets resources. And you'll click on that. Right now, there are no files because it's before the class starts, but there'll be files here, and we'll let you know if there's any files for you to see. I'm going to skip pathways for a minute and go to discussions, because in discussions is where we'll be posting questions, or you could initiate discussions as well on things that you want to discuss with us as the instructors or with fellow participants in the course. Right now, there is already one discussion that's open. See, it says first mind shifting reflection on choices and decisions, and you'll click on the discussion. You'll see what the question is. In this case, the question is, what's something you were sure you were right about, but it turned out you were wrong, or it didn't work out? And what was the process that got you to change your perspective? And you'll see I answered this already. I was sure I could put a pie on a car seat and it would be fine. And this actually happened this weekend. But it turned out that when I braked to stop, the pie fell on the floor and there was no more pie. But you can apply this to something else. So you'll click reply here, and you can I guess type in your remark here. It might be I was giving a party and my spouse set things up differently than I wanted, and I was really upset. Uh, but it turned out that her way was more efficient. So I am glad I didn't say anything right away. Okay. And I'll post that. And you can see now there's two responses, and then you could respond to each other's responses. If somebody says something that you agree with or disagree with or want to comment on, you can click this reply button here and you can reply to a particular response. So those are the big things that you're going to be using: discussions, pathways. There'll be some announcements. There'll be some resources. I'm going to click on pathways. Pathways is the courses. Right now, we're doing mind shifting 2, flexible mindsets. In about a month, we'll be doing mind shifting 1, which is mastering your resilient brain or your resourceful brain. But you'll click on the course, and once you click on the course, you'll see the various links here. So all the Zoom sessions are going to be using the exact same Zoom link. And here's the Zoom link here. There's also a reminder to do the pre-survey right here. And then Once you've read through this, if you have completed it, you're going to click on Mark Complete. And then over here, back at Overview, that's the next thing to look at. And then there's an overview of the course itself and why we're using the K-12 Leaders platform. And you'll see the different reasons and a link to the starter video. And then when you're done with that, you're going to click Mark Complete, and then you're going to go to Getting Started. And if you click on Getting Started, there's a discussion on what to do to get started here. And then within that lesson of getting started, there are going to be two items. In this case, what to do before the first class and a description of how to get credit hours. So you'll read this and then you'll click on here before the first class, or you'll come over to the left and notice that there's these arrows here that open and close the different topics. So you can click on before the first class in either of these two sessions, and you can find out what to do before the first class. What you'll see for each class, and I'll go through this when we demo it, is that each class is going to give you an opportunity to download the slides to take a look, or take a look at the slides. It will give you what to do before the next session, and then after the class there will be an archive. But I'll go through that during the first class, and I hope that you found this demo helpful, and see you in the class.